And we back at it again with another reaction, man. First and foremost, I want to thank all of y'all, man, for 15K subs, man. Man, just clap for me, man. Clap for me, man. If you're watching this right now, just clap for your brother, man. We made it to 15K subs, bro. I wouldn't never got to 15K subs if it wasn't for y'all, man. A lot of y'all been sticking around and watching my videos every single day. Every time I drop a YouTube video, y'all always there. And y'all always watching every step of the way. And I really appreciate y'all for 15K subs. Now we on the road to 20K. Then after that, it's 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I can't wait till I get to 100. And y'all still there from the start. God is good. But I pray that everybody that's watching this video right now, I pray that nothing but blessings and opportunities keep coming y'all way. I hope nothing but miracles come y'all, and I really appreciate y'all. But today we got NBA legends speaking on how they really feel about LeBron James. Not the GOAT. I'm not a LeBron hater, but he's not the GOAT. My GOAT is Michael Jordan. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Let's get straight into it, man.
Do you think LeBron's a better all-around player than Jordan? LeBron James is unquestionably a surefire lock for the NBA Hall of Fame. But do current NBA Hall of Famers believe that LeBron James is the NBA GOAT? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because in today's video, we're breaking down the opinions of 6 Hall of Famers to see if they think that LeBron James is the NBA GOAT. Let's get at it. Chauncey Billups earned a spot in the NBA Hall of Fame after his run with the mid-2000s Detroit Pistons, which included a title in 2004. No stranger to taking and making clutch basket in his career, Billups earned the name Mr. Big Shot, and LeBron James' habit of not making those big shots throughout his career is what keeps Billups from taking LeBron James's GOAT case seriously.
But I can't put him at the top. There's no way I can put him at the top. And at the end of the day, and he talked about this, that win, beating that team, made him the greatest of all time. Maybe if he would hit that shot that Kyrie hit, I could see him maybe saying that. But I can't go there. I'm sorry.
If he didn't hit that shot, we'd be talking about something else different. He didn't hit it. That was Kyrie.
And Michael Jordan's teammate, Scottie Pippen, will not consider putting LeBron.
Yo, he got mixed emotions. Scottie just said
Jordan has never, ever said he's the greatest player to ever play the game.
Even Scottie said LeBron
is more so with LeBron. If you are the greatest player, if people are saying you are the greatest player, or people are saying Michael Jordan is the greatest player, why do you need to say it?
Right. That's a fact, bro.
Michael Jordan, why? He's respected all the other players before him. So for LeBron to say that, he's sort of pulling himself out of it, because you can't say you're the greatest player. You have to allow your peers in the world to say that. I think it's pretty great that a guy won 3 titles, left for 2 years, came back and won 3 more.
That's deep.
Is considered greatness to me. Winning ultimately decides who the greatest players are in the game.
Ray Allen has had the experience of several years playing against LeBron James in hard-fought playoff battles with the Boston Celtics, including some of LeBron James's greatest playoff choke jobs of all time. I've got a video about them. Link in the top comment. Allen also spent the last few years of his career playing alongside of LeBron James.
Hit that shot, just like Kyrie.
Separates MJ and LBJ in this clip. Does LeBron have to do something, or can he do something where you would go, now I would look at him as the best player?
No, I think.
Damn, no.
He's certainly, just off the cuff, he's certainly the top 5 of all time. But playing against him and MJ, I think
he did play with both of them.
MJ all day long, only because how I played against him, and MJ just had everything, from.
Man, he did play with both of them. I mean, he played against Mike.
Game, and he could score and dominate in each position.
You can't sit in the block.
LeBron is dominant. LeBron could do so many things on the floor.
Do you think LeBron's a better all-around player than Jordan?
It's hard. That's hard to say because LeBron is probably one of the best passers that the league has seen. MJ is probably the weakest part of his game. He didn't pass a lot, but at the same time, MJ didn't have any other weaknesses in his game. And defensively, he was a great player. Defensively, he was incredible and just as dominant.
Speaking of those Celtic teams, when asked who could score in more ways, Paul Pierce had this to say about his former rival, King James.
Last one, Paul Pierce or LeBron James? It's not even a conversation.
And LeBron James is taking action against online creators as we speak, so get to my backup channel. Go to Rumble, type in Red Blooded Sports, bookmark it, just in case. Jerry Krause never played professional basketball, but his team-building basketball acumen earned him a place in the NBA's Hall of Fame as an executive. Through depth trading and drafting, Krause helped build the 1980s Chicago Bulls into the 1990s iconic NBA dynasty. Krause had the opportunity to trade Michael Jordan away in 1988. Needless to say, he did not, but I have a video about that, link in the top comment. And Krause had this to say about MJ. He never came to me about other players to draft a player. Part of it was he thought he was so good he could win without them. Perhaps deep down, it may be
Mike was like that. He wasn't like that.
Believe that he can win, at least not without a considerable amount of help. And this isn't a direct quote about LeBron James, but the quote ends up absolutely being a reflection on LeBron James, because the King has absolutely been a part of shaping the drafting strategy and free agency moves of every franchise that he has played for. And although he is not an NBA Hall of Famer, Tom Brady is arguably the GOAT of professional football. And here he is with a quote that addresses some of the critical characteristics that LeBron James is obviously deficient in. The ones that separate the apex predators from the rest.
There wasn't a lot of smiley faces with Michael Jordan. There weren't a lot of smiley faces with Kobe Bryant. There weren't a lot of smiley faces with Tiger Woods, right? Tiger wasn't trying to be friends with anybody. Tiger had no friends. I don't know how you can want to crush the competition, because they are your competition, but then to have dinner with them the next night. Now, I had a few friends, because maybe it was a long period of time, but I could count on one hand, maybe Peyton Manning and I love Peyton. Maybe I've had dinner with him twice in 23 years, and it's not because I don't love him. I really do.
Twice in 20 years.
Probably. Our competition was always I looked up to him so much. I admired Peyton Manning. I loved his game. I loved everything he did. But if we wanted to get where we wanted to go, we had to get through them. So I had to create something different in my mind. He couldn't be my friend.
And this applies to LeBron, because just this year, we watched the King cozy right up to his opponent, Anthony Edwards, right after AE and the Wolves just finished kicking his ass in this first-round playoff game. And LeBron never had that killer in him, that confidence that Kobe Bryant had. And when asked who would win in a one-on-one matchup versus LeBron James, Hall of Famer and all-time great Kobe Bean Bryant didn't hesitate to let the world know.
One-on-one is...
Yeah, Cole. Yeah, hesitate either.
That's what I said. One-on-one is... That's easy.
You said that's easy.
One-on-one is... That's how I grew up playing. That's like my thing.
Hey, Cole! Rest in peace, Cole.
Magic Johnson was a great passer. He plays all around the game. At the core of it, I'm a one-on-one player.
And guys, I've got merch. Check out my YouTube store, right below.
Yeah. See, the league need to get back like that. You know what I'm saying? Players like Kobe and Jordan, they was coming after you. They wasn't playing no games at all. Mike and Kobe, they mindset, Larry Bird, it was no smiles, brother. I mean, no smiles at all. like LeBron, I'm telling y'all, I'm not a LeBron hater. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some of y'all out there are LeBron haters, or maybe I just look at the game differently than a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? If I was to make it to the league, that's how I want to be, like Mike and Kobe. Like, I don't want no friends. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? You know how y'all see on them TVs, on the news, when somebody get hurt and all that stuff. I don't condone those type of activities, and I just pray that the violence can stop. But that's how I am. That's how I want to be on the basketball floor, and that's how Mike and Cole was. They didn't care about you. They wanted to take your heart out. You know what I'm saying? And they was really like mentally tough. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron, if LeBron would have had that type of mentality and that swag to the game, I wouldn't be here talking about this. Y'all wouldn't be in the comments talking about LeBron, this and that. But he got his ways. Of course, everybody got their ways. Everybody got their flaws and things of that nature. But, like, LeBron told the world he was the greatest of all time. Basketball players, soccer players, tennis players, whatever, all the greats don't never say I'm the greatest of all time. You never heard one time Michael Jordan said I am the greatest basketball player to ever lace it up. Never. He had an interview like a couple months ago. He said, I don't think it's a GOAT. I don't think it's a GOAT. He's so humble. Like, the way he changed the game and accomplished the game, and he humble like that. Because if somebody like him and his caliber, Michael Jordan, somebody would say he should be popping it. Like, I am the greatest. I got my own shoes. I'm a billionaire. 6 rings. 6 MVPs in the finals. Like, I'm him. Everybody grew up and want to be like me, Mike. He couldn't be saying all that, but he chilling, golfing. Everybody in the league now golfing because of him. You know what I'm saying? And they won't say it. Cars, NASCARs, and all that. He all into that stuff. Basketball is he not on ESPN, NBC, none of that. Like, he in a different lane right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the greatest of all time to me. The way he approached the game was just so different. You know what I'm saying? Just a countless of film work, and just, even though I'm born in 2003, I learned a lot about Mike in my younger age, and now I'm getting older. Now the mentality is a little bit more higher than I was younger. I was just a young kid just seeing highlights and like, oh. But when you get older, you start to see the details from the footwork, the post move, the turnarounds, the pump fakes, the 1-2 pull-ups, how he dunked, his excitement, his face expression. Like, he was super serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? If a lot of y'all OGs watched the Knicks game when he played against the Knicks and he had the double nickel. Like, Spike Lee is on the sideline. He ain't no player. Mike, you can see it from his face. He was talking stuff to Spike Lee, talking about, you can lace it up, you come out here too, and you gonna get to work too. Like, Mike was that. I just like the, like, oh man, y'all don't even understand. Like, I wish the league was like that. The way they was talking trash back in the day. Mike was talking crazy. Bird was talking crazy. All the players was talking crazy. Like, the game just looks so much more like competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really out here talking trash to the player, like the fans and stuff. Like, you don't be seeing it like that in today's game. It gets real deep back then. And I'm a 03 baby, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm 22 years old. You know, I got a long ways to go, a lot of more learning to do. But LeBron, he just never will be my GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like, from just a flopping. You even wearing 23 because of Mike. That's not your number, that's Mike. But LeBron is a good player in my opinion. Maybe y'all don't think he a good player. I think he a good player, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the greatest to ever do. He's on the Mount Rushmore for me. But he's not my GOAT at all. Even he's not even my top 5 player of all time. I know his caliber. Like, he brought so much to the game, but like, I just don't like the flopping he brought. Now you got basketball players doing it now, like Shea. You got him crying all the time. You haven't seen Michael Jordan cry or anything. When you knock him down, he get back right up. You see LeBron covering his face like a kid. It's a lot of things that we just see that. That's why I respect the OGs, because the OGs know what y'all talking about, because y'all been here for decades and y'all watched the game of basketball from I don't know how old a lot of y'all is, but a lot of y'all watched the game from the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, the middle of the 2000s, and today's game. So y'all know everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying y'all know everything in the world, because like our opinion is better too. Like we understand, some of us understand the game of basketball too. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about all that, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for 15K subs, man. God bless y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I'm out.